Hello, everyone. This is Professor Barry, and I just wanted to make a video welcoming you for week one to Atlanta Metropolitan State College and Introduction to Christian Worship. Welcome once again to summer 2021 semester of Introduction to Christian Worship. So I just want to talk briefly about the course, and please allow me to share my screen. You guys hold on one second, and let's walk around our course. Let's see if I can share my screen here. All right, everyone, I hope that you are able to get in, and we're here on our home page of Introduction to Christian Worship. Please make sure that you go right here to syllabus and resources. Your syllabus is located here. Your MLA citation help is located here, as well as some helpful study guides and some helpful videos. And when I find other helpful things, I will put them in this tab called syllabus and resources. Please make sure you go there first. Second thing I want to highlight for you is we're in week one, so you'll see that each tab is highlighted per week. Please make sure that you go to the introduction form first and introduce yourself. This is a mandatory form. Everyone needs to introduce themselves to be counted as present for the first couple of days of class. If you do not do this by June 4th, you could be dropped from the class. Please make sure that you just simply introduce yourself to the class. It lets the school know that you are active and logged in. Next thing I want you to do is make sure that you review the Christian Worship Chapter 1 PowerPoint. You can review that at your leisure, okay? All of this is located in week one. You'll see that each week is highlighted for you, as well as if there's anything due. So say, for example, the week of June 28th, there is a discussion and a video reflection assignment. So you'll see the tabs will start to populate with your assignments and discussions. Next, I want to talk to you about your syllabus. So let me share the syllabus on the screen. See if I can get that up here. All right, everyone. Here's the syllabus, and you have also been emailed the syllabus as well. This course is going to be strictly online. For summer 2021, here's some instructor information that I want you to be aware of. Here's my, it's best to contact me by my cell. I'm not sure if my office number is at this point. We're moving offices. So please call or text between 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday. And my cell number is there. As you saw in the email, our online class times are optional. It's not mandatory, but they do help with the reading. Wednesdays at 1 p.m. we'll meet on Microsoft Teams. And of course, if you cannot meet at that time, it is totally okay. I will record the meetings for you. And I apologize for changing. I did have a change in my schedule with my son. Just a couple of dates I want to highlight for you. Our last day of class is the 30th, July 30th. Last day to withdraw, nobody can withdraw, but that's June 25th. And make sure that you have logged in and done your introduction, because we have to verify your attendance by June 4th. Let's talk about this course. What is it about? This particular course is going to give you a big picture, a big perspective of what Christian worship is, a foundation of it, and some history behind it, as it is demonstrated in the Old and New Testament. So we're going to look back and see, what were they doing back then, and how does it translate to what we do today? We are also going to pay another emphasis to the rich history and diversity of African American church worship. As I said earlier, it would be remiss to me as an African American woman not to share with you the foundations of African American church worship as well. So that's hence the reasons why we have two texts, and we'll talk about that. The purpose of this course is to give you a general overview if you're in the Religious Studies Certificate program, but some students are also taking this as a wonderful elective. And so those who are in the certificate program will be able to apply their theological knowledge as well as apply this to practical trends within the church. And I also want to say, students who are taking this course, you are not required to be a Christian. You're not required to follow Christianity. You are just required to show up and learn. And I'm so thankful for all of the diversities that we have at our school at AMSC, as well as in this course. So I just want to make you feel welcome. You are not required to, follow a particular faith, and we welcome everyone and their faith. Some course objectives. Once you finish this particular course, you should be able to summarize the theology behind Christian worship. You'll know some key components to Christian worship, such as the importance of music or prayers or rituals and creeds. And we'll be able to look at some historical context, some social context, and look at what they were before and see how they relate to how we do things in present day. There'll be two required textbooks. African American Worship, the second edition by Melva Costin. There are a couple of students that may have another edition, and it's okay. So you just want to make sure that you follow the topic when I assign something to read. And Foundations of Christian Worship by Susan J. White. Please also make sure that you have access to a Bible, and even if you have a paper Bible with you at home, or you can always access the Bible online. Okay, so let's talk about how you're going to be graded. We have discussion forums. You may have them weekly. There'll be some weeks where you don't, but they're meant to discuss the reading for that week, and make sure that your first post is at least 200 words. I want you to reply to at least 2 classmates. Make sure that when you're citing material, use MLA format. We start our week on Mondays. Well, of course, this week we started on Tuesday, but we start on Mondays, and we end our week on Sunday nights. So all work will be due on Sunday nights. Make sure that when you're in the discussion post, you can share and, but just make sure that you don't berate anyone based on their faith or even if they have a different opinion than you. Make sure that you give background information when you are sharing something. Don't just talk off the top of your head. Reading quizzes. That will be 20%, and you'll have 3. That'll be based on your readings. There's a summary reflection of a video. That will be 20%. You'll have a Christian worship research paper. That is 20%. I think that's the last assignment that you'll have. And you will have a worship case study, and that's 20% of your grade. Okay. And further directions for your paper and your case study and the summary reflection, that will be listed in D2L. Once again, we start our weeks on Mondays and we end on Sunday nights. So everything should be done by Sunday night at 11:59. Here's your course outline and schedule. I won't read out every week, but as you see right here in week 1, make sure you go to the introduction. You're watching this video, and introduce yourself and read chapter 1. In chapter 1 of Susan White, you're going to stop at page 22. Make sure you follow the pages that I want you to read for each week, because it's a lot of reading. So like in week 2, you're going to focus on instrumental music, pages 47 through 49. Week 3, the Lord's Supper, pages 88 to 92. So just make sure you pay attention to the page numbers. You don't, unless you just want to read the whole chapter. Okay. All right. And so the outline is listed for you. You can take a look at that a little bit later. All right, everyone. So I just wanted to do a brief video for you, just walking you through D2L, walking you through your class and the syllabus. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out, email, or call me. Thank you so much. And if you're able, I'll see you next week, Wednesday at 1 p.m. Take care.